Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. It's not Saturday, but welcome to the hopefully awesome live post reacts to the DC TV Arrowverse Elseworlds crossover event, and just major huge spoilers for the entire show. And I've moved everything around. I can't remember anything is. I'm freaking out.
What are you looking for?
I'm freaking out.
What are you looking for?
I was gonna put the spoiler graphics.
Oh,
so
okay.
Spoiler.
Worse yet, so do a number of rogue states.
What's going on? Snake!
They were all dead the whole time. I can't believe it.
No.
Gosh, what a show.
No, and you know that's not true. All right. Okay. I'm fine. I'm on.
So people have been hearing me out of your microphone, which probably sounded better. Let's be honest, because I was probably being very loud, so it's good that was muted. Oh my gosh. Okay. Crisis on Infinite Earths.
Yep, that's what's come down to.
It's happening. Now here's the thing. At the very end.
Is it going to be like just Crisis on Infinite Earths? Like they just eliminate the Flash and Supergirl and Arrow?
Okay, see that's the thing.
Or they use all three shows as the basis to build up to the crisis.
These are big questions, Maggie, and I'm not sure how to respond to any of them. The fact that it said fall 2019, Crisis on Infinite Earths. Okay. Does that mean that the crossover that's only 3-4 episodes each year is going to be Crisis on Infinite Earths? Probably. Like, let's be realistic. Probably. That's all that means. Now, in a crazy world, is it possible that Arrow is reaching the end of its run and the CW is going to cancel 50% of their entire programming block? No, that's not possible. That is not what's going to happen. No, I don't know. But I do know that I'm really excited about the whole thing.
That's really scary. B. Bryant said...
B. Bryant in the chat.
It was amazing.
It was amazing. It was amazo. Alright?
No.
The android.
Where's Dr. T. Morrow?
Oh boy. Here we go. Guys, oh my gosh. So much. There's so much. I don't even know. Okay, so obviously Psycho Pirate at the end.
Yeah.
Giving the big tagline of Crisis on Infinite Earths.
See, I don't know a whole lot about it. Oh god, I've got to read. And I teach reading.
That's yours.
But
you read that.
Did you say it's bad?
It's not bad. It's just old and really slow. It's so slow. And there's going to be a lot of people that you don't give a crap about most of the time.
So basically that was supposed to happen with this.
Wait.
It's supposed to have Flash.
We got a little bit of
just
a glare.
Just turn into a skeleton. And then Supergirl die. That was what's supposed to happen?
Well, I mean, that's... Yeah. I feel like that's kind of what they're alluding to, right? What we got?
John, you're not
wearing your ring! Oh my god! So, there's too much.
How about Sunday? Let's start with Sunday night, The Flash.
Okay, we'll start at Sunday.
So,
oh my god,
it started off with
oh my god. I'm sorry.
Oliver Queen. He woke up as Barry Allen.
We're gonna recap the whole thing.
But just to give everybody a basis of it, because not everybody watches this stuff.
If this is a huge spoiler cast, like they should have watched it. If you haven't watched it, well, one, thanks for joining us. We really appreciate it. I'm Matt. This is Maggie. We do a weekly show on twitch.tv/hopefully awesome every day.
Like me, you just want to know about everything before you even watch it.
Yeah, Maggie loves spoilers, which is
so
bizarre to me. But no, you definitely hit that like button or follow button. It's a big heart. Hit that on Twitch if you like this. If you want to be notified whenever we go live. Actually, you can turn your notifications off if you don't like that. I do that to a lot of people. But
anyways,
yeah, definitely do that because we're trying to hit 50 followers. And when we do that, it'll unlock a thing and we can do things. Anyway, back to DC TV, Arrowverse, crossover, Elseworlds, hashtag Worlds will fall.
Hashtag brain will blow up.
So
I haven't seen it.
You are a liar.
Oh,
you are a liar.
We're gonna drive over to your house.
He's seen it. He's just being.
We're gonna drive over to his
facetious.
house. Just keep him up all night.
Okay, so
bring you hipster coffee.
Okay, wow. So okay, I have notes. I forgot.
Yes,
I have
you
notes.
do have notes.
Let me bring up the notes. Vamp for us a little bit.
Anyways, back to what I was saying.
Yikes.
Oliver and Barry switched places.
Oh my god. Everybody knows that.
But it's like Freaky Friday, but
it's more like Quantum Leap,
it's
really.
more like Quantum Leap, but it's not.
First note. Smallville opening. The freaking oh my god. I'm gonna mute my mic. Oh my god, that was awesome! It was so good how amazing that was. When he's like, we gotta go to Earth 38, and then it's like it does it was literally the shots from the opening of Smallville. Oh my god. And they played Remy Zero. Like, when was the last time anyone ever thought we'd get Remy Zero? Never. That's when. Never. They played it. Was that all that the Smallville crossover is going to be? Is it that plus the bottle of wine that Stephen Amell is tweeting out? Yes, for now. But here's the thing, okay? Here's the thing. Crisis on Infinite Earths. All right, Crisis on Infinite Earths.
Oh,
if you haven't read this book, this is your homework. Buy it. Get it on Comixology when it goes on sale for $5 because it will eventually. Sorry. All the continuities. Okay, the whole point of this was to clean up continuities. Okay, and all of the continuities cross over, interact with each other, and become one continuity. Mm-hmm. Now, I don't think that's the point of this. I don't think that next year, Smallville, Supergirl, The Flash 90s, The Flash Now, Arrow, Constantine, Legend of Tomorrow, whatever. I don't think Lois and Clark, The New Adventures of Superman. I don't think all of those will have existed in the same universe. Okay? I don't even think Supergirl will take place on the same universe post-Crisis. I don't think that. It could. There's maybe like a 20% chance that it could. I don't know if general audiences would be able to understand that, right?
Yeah.
But it could, okay? Very unlikely. I do think that this is a celebration of DC Comics. That's the point of Crisis on Infinite Earths in the DC TV.
Yeah.
Do I think that we'll get a Smallville crossover? Yes, 100%. They absolutely have to. If they fail at getting Tom Welling and Michael Rosenbaum back onto this for Crisis on Infinite Earths, I will be hugely let down. That will be a huge, huge missed opportunity. Okay? Huge. Will we get Dean Cain and Terry Hatcher? Please. Like, why not? Right? John Wesley Shipp was in this as 90s Flash for all of 4 minutes before they killed him, I guess. He's dead?
No, I think he sent him back to his Earth.
Well, it poofed him somewhere, but the other Earth is dead. That other Earth is gone now. So I don't know.
But he wasn't the one that he's usually been playing. Right,
he was, yeah, and we're not going to open that can of worms. He was the 90s Flash. He was this guy right here.
Boy.
Barry Allen.
Oh boy.
That's who he was. He was that Flash.
Suit.
So I need to show you this pilot.
No, I don't know.
Oh my god.
Pilot's many things.
How far are they gonna go? Like, are we gonna get? Will we get Dean Cain? I think that is an easy yes. Right? I think that would be an easy get for him. Could we see some of the current DC movies DCEU. I don't think we would see...
I don't think we'd see
I don't see
Batman.
Batman or Superman. I don't see them. I don't see Gal Gadot. I could see somebody like Ezra Miller, like, popping up. I could see that. It depends on if the DCEU even exists next year. I'm just being honest. Shazam, possibly.
They
right?
could.
I mean, Zachary Levi, he's a TV
yeah.
actor. So, I mean, it's not below him or anything. I think an easy one, right? An easy one is the Titans from the DC Universe show, the app, whatever, right? I feel like that's an easy one. I don't know, man. There's so much here. What we got? I haven't seen it. I seen it, and it was glorious. B Bryant 83 in the chat, keeping it live, keeping us going in the chat. I really appreciate all that you're doing. B Bryant 83, you're my hero. Oh. And somebody saved me. What?
And he left.
Oh my god. Will we get Superboy from the 80s? Early 90s. Will we get that Superboy? Maybe.
You're making a tall order.
Everything is on the table here. That's the thing. Everything is on the table.
I know.
The thing they absolutely have to do, if they're going to do this,
you know what I thought
they have to do Smallville.
You know what I thought they was going to announce?
What?
Batwoman. That's what I was half expecting. I was like, oh, they're doing it.
I'll be honest. I was hoping for a Anti-Monitor.
Oh, no.
And we got a Psycho Pirate, which is not nearly on the same level.
Is it pirate?
No, it's Psycho Pirate. I don't want to talk about it. His face, it's like the drama comedy face. You know?
Happy and sad.
And like he can make you feel emotions.
Emotions and
he's a terrible character, okay? But for some godforsaken reason, he's wrapped up in Infinite Crisis and Crisis on Infinite Earths, where he is integral to these things, just because it's like a reference to it.
It's because he knows things.
You know what? I would die. Okay, this is gonna get super nerdy, and this may not even make sense to you at all. I would love for Superboy Prom to show up in this as himself from Infinite Crisis. Okay? Like, because Superboy Prime knows that DC Comics exists, right? So, like, he could be the same character from the comic books. Like, in his headspace. It's kind of like the Spider-Man from Spider-Man PS4 is in Spider-Geddon right now. And so when they do a Spider-Man 2 for PS4, they could theoretically reference Spider-Geddon. They probably won't, but they could. And so that, crossover the same character into a different medium, but retain all the memories and actions. It got heavy. Doc. What's the next note I have? Lois and Clark were awesome.
Yeah.
The training in the first crossover callback with where Barry's running and Oliver shoots him with the arrows. Right, that was hardcore. Yeah, I loved it. Love seeing that again. The lightning rod line in the episode 1. I'm sorry, man. I'm just so jazzed on tonight's episode. I literally can't focus on anything else.
How about I
can't even talk about it. There's so much.
See.
They're doing Crisis on Infinite Earths. Is it going to be a miniseries? Will they really get rid of all their other shows to do this? Hey, yes.
Listen.
Okay.
What did you think about how Barry and Oliver acted like one another when in costume?
That was great.
Do you think they captured each other's personalities well? I'm trying to get you to calm down.
You're fine. Classic body switching hijinks, if I'll be honest, in a good way.
What did you think about Barry convincing Gyres that he was not Oliver?
With the lightning rod line? Oh, that was great.
Yeah.
In the comics, the lightning rod line is used I want to say primarily by Wally. But I'm pretty sure Barry's used it before too. But essentially where they're the reason that they, no matter how lost they get, no matter how far they might fall, that their love, of their life is their lightning rod. Right? So it's great. It's a great line. And it was awesome seeing that. It's awesome seeing that come into play. I thought Batwoman was awesome.
I had some technical issues, but I'm back.
Hey, B Brown 83. Oh my gosh, we might need to get you on the phone and let you chime in on some of this stuff.
Because
I just want to hear you scream. But no, Batwoman was great. Yeah. Really enjoyed that take on her.
I really loved Batwoman.
Yeah, tell me about Batwoman, Maggie. You really enjoyed Batwoman.
I mean, from a few things I've read about her, like I've read the Batgirl New 52, and she shows up in it. Batwoman does.
Right.
And Batwoman is a lesbian.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I never read any of the New 52 comics about just her.
You never read her actual.
Yeah,
book.
so
okay.
I didn't know that she's Bruce's cousin.
Now, is that...
It's true in the comics.
You looked it up, and that is true.
It is true.
Huh. Well, there you go. I didn't know that
Somewhere
either.
down the line, they're cousins.
I'll be honest with you, it felt a little contrived on the show.
A lot kind of people...
Not to bring up any bad feelings, but it kind of felt like Martha from BVS, right? Where it's kind of like, I have a cousin who's more known and more powerful than me. I have a cousin that's more known and more powerful than me too. We should be best friends.
But
I have a mom named Martha. I have a mom named Martha.
I would, but I'm getting my daughter to
hey,
sleep.
You know what, B. Brown
How
83?
are you?
It's okay. No worries. He's got us in his one ear, okay, and one baby.
I don't.
All right.
No, she's not.
Let's not talk about children of people.
Hi.
Don't say any names. We don't want that. But yeah, no. Barbara Kane, Babs Kane. That's not it. It's a Batgirl, Kate Kane. Thank you. So you like her?
Yeah.
I thought she was good. She was a good addition.
A lot of people were complaining. They're like, of course she's Batman's cousin. They're like, well, apparently you never read any of the comics because it's true.
Yeah. No, and that's
true.
Which I didn't know that. But I mean, that's the way I felt about Martha. Right? It was like, well, yeah. I mean, that is factually accurate. Should that have been used as a story point is not something that we need to discuss here.
I'm sorry.
1 year exactly nailed it.
Okay.
So yeah, I thought she was good. It was cool seeing Arkham.
Yeah.
In the Flash universe. I got really confused. Not really confused, but I thought it was interesting how some of Supergirl's stuff exists in Earth 1.
Like how?
Like her sister.
Yeah.
And Jimmy. Like they exist on Earth 1. But apparently Krypton doesn't. I just thought that was an odd choice.
Yeah.
To me. I don't know. Like, or is it going to be one of those things where in 3 years they're like, oh, well, actually Superman was here. He's just been gone for a while. And he's a myth. Kind of like Batman, apparently. Batman's existed on this show the entire time, apparently. But we just never saw him and now he's gone.
I think Batman's got the same problems. Well, not problem. I mean, Superman's gonna have a baby. So I think Batman left because he has family problems.
Speaking of babies. Oh my God. Lois Lane. Pregnant. Right? They have been trying for literal years. Okay? Maggie, for decades.
Tell me about it.
They have been trying to get this storyline off the ground. Lois and Clark season 5, had it existed, rest in peace, would have been about Lois and Clark's son. Okay? Or child. I'm just assuming they probably would have made it a son. because Superboy is a thing. Then gets canceled. Nobody cares, right? But then
But Matt cared.
I did. Then Superman Returns happens, and guess what? In that movie, turns out there's little boy Blue, little Superman, little Superboy, and he is gonna be in this thing, and they're gonna make a sequel, and it's gonna be nuts, and we're gonna see Superman be a dad, and then that too got canceled, and they never got to do it. Right? Smallville dabbled back and forth with multiple episodes at different times with Clark having a child of some sort, whether it was a biological child, whether it was Kara in season 7. Or anything else, okay? Again, they never fully got to do Lois and Clark have a child. They never did it. But now, okay? Ever since Convergence, of all the books, Convergence, bringing back the 90s Superman, the one that died, okay? Him and Lois have a son named John Kent, right? Named after his dad, obviously. And now he is Superboy in DC Comics. Him and Damian are off all sorts of hijinks. Him and Damian in Super Sons. No, I don't think we're going to get Damian. And I don't think we're going to get Batman. Could we get Batman? Maybe. Maybe.
That's Superman.
I know. I agree. Okay? I agree. But it's also one of those things where it's like, we have Batman. He's just called Arrow in this universe, okay? He is just Batman.
I mean,
he is just Batman.
I was a vigilante before he was.
And it's like, what is Batman
Like,
gonna do?
How old is Batman in his universe? Is he younger? Is he older than
Yeah.
older?
Is he Ben Affleck? Nobody knows.
It's Ruby Rose.
Ruby Rose is Batman? Like, she is also Bruce Wayne at the same time? Is it like a Holy Trinity situation where she's both? Is she also Robin? Also?
Yep. She's all through. I'm just joking.
Oh my god.
Alright.
Chat.
Batman was cool. Batwoman was cool, sorry. Arkham was cool too. Some of the Earth 38 versus Earth 1 stuff was confusing. And loved the Lois and Clark chemistry.
Agreed. They were awesome.
perfect.
God, I want that show. Why can't we just have a Superman show? Like, I love Supergirl. And if anything, this crossover event has made me really, really miss Supergirl and Arrow. We talk all the time. We only watch The Flash. And Arrow, I'm still on the fence about. But especially seeing Kara. Like, she's so good. And she's so good at being Supergirl. Like, I miss that. And it makes me want to get caught up. Which is saying a lot, because that's like a season and a half that I gotta watch.
Yeah.
I really don't want to. But now I do. It's complicated. But all that to get back to the point that finally, after 20 years, 25 years, which is oddly enough the number of how many years it was for Crisis on Infinite. I'm kidding. It was actually 50, I think. I lost my place. Finally, we're getting Superboy, the son of Superman.
We hope.
Well, I mean, he's in continuity. He exists, right? Like, maybe. Watch it be a girl. Watch it be a girl, and that girl's name is Martha. Wow.
Ruby Rose is Batfleck.
What's that even mean? My brain.
We're creating a universe where Ruby Rose is just everybody.
Can I just say, John Wesley Shipp should have been in this more.
Yeah, he should have been.
Right? I was expecting him to be back in the final episode. He wasn't. He was gone. He died again. For like the 70,000th time on this series. They just poofed him away. And it was awesome, them referencing John Diggle, possibly being Jon Stewart in another Earth.
They should.
Green Lantern, I literally lost my mind when
He
that
did.
happened.
He grabbed a hold of...
Screamed.
He's like this. He grabbed a hold of the side of his hair. And went... Ah! And died.
It's true. I was trying to get back to the main screen, not to the close-up. I was gonna say, no, they're not. I have the Green Lantern rings somewhere in a little container. I thought they were right here.
Good luck finding that.
Wow. But yeah, no, I'm a huge Green Lantern fan. Right, Jeff Johns' Green Lantern. Which, I do have all these I can pull out all my comics. You want me to pull out literally every issue of Green Lantern?
No.
Okay. No, so that was awesome. That was awesome. And the Smallville Green Arrow costume in that first shot. Such a good show. Such a good crossover. Best crossover.
Yeah. Just makes me think of Legends of Tomorrow from last night.
Oh my god. We're not talking about Legends of Tomorrow.
No, all I can say is that I like
Hang
how...
on. This is Maggie's Legends of Tomorrow moment.
I like how they open up with TC Legends of Tomorrow.
What are you even saying? What did you say?
Well, with the 80s montage for one. But how they said that there was an emergency message from Barry Allen, Oliver Queen, and Karen. And they're like, oh, it's that crossover thing that happens every year. We're not answering it.
I'll be honest with you. I did really enjoy that. Actually, that was a great joke. Last night's episode of Legends. Well, I have not watched Legends in like 3 years.
That was like the best
It was
of
really
Legends
good. It was
last
like a comedy version of Doctor Who. Right?
So many spin-offs going on.
It was ridiculous.
There was like an A-Team spin-off, Charlie's Angels spin-off,
Sesame Street.
Sesame Street. It was crazy.
The Flash, more 90s Flash. The close-ups are beautiful. Thanks,
well,
buddy.
Thank you,
oh gosh, I keep hitting things. No, I don't really know. I don't really know what else to say. Are we going to get one series next year? I don't think the CW would do that. I just don't see them canceling 4 shows so they can have one, right? I just don't see them doing that. And could it, no. Think how expensive that would be if they just merged all the shows into one show that played 4 times a week with all the actors on every episode. That's not going to happen. They're not going to do that.
What if they cut the cord on Legends of Tomorrow?
I mean, yes, that could happen.
I'd hate for that to happen to them.
Sure. What if they're like, hey, we're doing something totally different. Instead of 4 shows, we're going to make 16 miniseries.
I mean, I could
like they do like little 4, 6, 8 episode long seasons of Superman, Lois Lane, Killer Frost. I don't know. Like I'm naming things, right? And like they're the tie-ins.
Dogman.
Well, it's like Dogman. What's
Dinosaur dude.
What is that? Is that from something?
You said you were just saying things.
No, but I mean actual characters from DC Comics. I wasn't just making up words.
He was making up words, wasn't he, Lucy?
God, you dork. I love you. This is Lucy. She's very sleepy. She's always sleepy. And that's her bow tie. Because apparently bow ties are cool now.
Oh. Give the people what they want.
Wow.
Here we go.
This is going great. Lucy, what did you think of the crossover?
Give me more cookies.
This top-notch content. Hello? What is happening right now?
I would watch. Hey, B. Brian 83 says I would watch a dinosaur dude. Yes.
Fair enough. Dinosaur dude.
Start drawing it up tonight.
You know, actually, in Crisis on Infinite Earths,
Oh
there
my
actually
gosh.
is a dinosaur dude. His name is Commandi, and he's the last boy on Earth. And that's hilarious if you know what I'm talking about. Nailed it.
Sure.
No, seriously, there is, and it's awful. It's awful. In this book, you know, Jonah Hex is a Western comic. In this book, it ends with Jonah Hex going to the far-flung future and having like a laser gun. And it's just awful in every possible way. Where's it at? Well, I'm not going to read Crisis on Infinite Earths in front of all of y'all right now, but...
Nerd alert.
Wow. That really hurt my feelings.
I'm sorry.
I'm just...
I'm sorry.
Acting. No,
What?
I don't... acting.
Huh?
I don't know.
Acting!
I don't know what they're going to do next year. But I know it's going to be Crisis on Infinite Earths. Am I going to lose my mind? Yes. Are they going to have the anti-monitor in it? Hopefully. Will it be awesome? I hope. I really need it to be. This is the last bit of DC content that I never in a million years. There was a time when I thought Crisis on Infinite Earths would never happen. I never thought they would actually do it. They say that Watchmen is unfilmable. Okay? Crisis on Infinite Earths is literally impossible. Okay? The fact that they're doing this is just insane. And the fact that Arrow, of all the shows in all of the DC cartoons and movies and TV shows, the fact that Arrow is the one that did it right. Arrow was a show that none of us even wanted. Let me remind you, okay? When Arrow season 1 was announced, post Smallville, we were all like, oh, they're doing a Green Arrow show. Awesome, I love Justin Hartley. He was the best part of Smallville the past couple years. That'll be a good show. And they're like, no. This isn't Green Arrow. This is Arrow. And it's hardcore. And he's gonna be jacked and on a salmon ladder. Exactly. See, Lucy gets it. And I'm sorry, I love Stephen Amell too. Okay? I love him. He's great. And they proved us wrong.
Yeah.
You know, they proved us wrong. We were not wanting this. We were wanting Smallville.
I want more John Barrowman.
We all do. We always want more John Barrowman. You never have enough of him. But, and we might, in Crisis on Infinite Earths, we might. But the fact that Arrow, the show that was like, there won't be any powers. There won't be any crazy DC stuff, okay? This is just a dude who is on an island who can shoot a bow and arrow. That's all this show is. And they went from that to Crisis on Infinite Earths. Insane. I love it. I'm so proud of this team. I'm so proud of just the cojones on them to even attempt something like this.
Yeah.
It's awesome. It's great. This whole thing was awesome. I loved Elseworlds. I know I'm talking a lot about Crisis on Infinite Earths.
He's just that jazzed about it.
I feel like the fact that they got me so excited just proves how good this was, right? Like Infinity War got me excited about Endgame. And Infinity War was good in and of itself, but I want to see what happens next, right? And that's what this did. This was the best crossover. Mm-hmm. Possibly the best episodes of all three shows. And I like that it all felt like one solid piece of entertainment, mm-hmm. whereas most of the time it does feel very scattered. Like, oh, well, this is the Arrow episode, this is the Supergirl episode. Mm-hmm. And you can kind of pick up on a little bit the fact that they were in Star City yesterday, and today we had a lot more to do with Supergirl's world. Like, You can kind of see it, but it's Oliver and Barry were always the main characters the whole time. I loved it. I thought it was great. Elseworlds was fantastic. I cannot give it enough praise. Loved it. Loved it, loved it, loved it, loved it, loved it. Maggie, what'd you think?
I thought it was pretty good. I like what B brought you through.
I thought it was pretty good. Ringing endorsement. Ringing
good.
endorsement here.
Here you go. Here's the Maggie Barry Bryant guarantee. Watch it. And if you don't watch it, you don't know what we're talking about. And if you don't watch it, you're not a good person.
If you don't watch it, you will have failed this city. I hate dorks. I hate dorks. Dorks.
Nobody knows what that is. Anybody didn't catch Saturday Night Live with Jason Momoa.
Jason Momoa, Aquaman, literally did a really dumb sketch.
It was like an 80s, like, he was making fun of 80s nerds.
Revenge of the Nerds.
Yeah.
He was making fun of that.
And he's the dumb frat boy that's like really super strong.
And he hates dorks.
And he just sat there.
And he's like deranged. It's so funny.
And so they get it towards the end. I mean, you could tell. You could tell the wall that he was going to bust through it. And they said, "Oh, we got ourselves a dork
on the inside.
A dork on the inside," and he comes through all dressed up all dorky like, and he's like, "Hey guys," and it just was like, "Oh, that's a dork. There's a dork," and he jumps through. Oh my lord, you're touchy tonight.
She's still growling about
And
it.
he busts through the wall and grabs him.
And now they're beating us in the
Hang on.
Greek Week
Here it
Olympiad?
comes. It's
We're sick
worth
with
it.
beta. We can't lose to a bunch of dorks. I hate dorks. We all do, Beef. That's why we need to get rid of them once and for all. No one makes fools of Sigma
It's great
Theta,
content.
especially not a bunch of dorks. Dorks.
Watch it. It's on YouTube right now. I just searched Jason Momoa dorks and it immediately popped up. It's ridiculous. It's so good. All right, guys. Beef. What? He said beef. I don't know. Let's send this home.
That's the name of somebody.
Is that his name?
I
Is
think.
that his name, Beef?
Yeah.
Let's send it home, guys. It's late.
But-
I'm ready to go to bed.
But for reals, everybody, you really need to watch this. It is well worth it.
Dorks or Elseworlds?
Oh,
Both of them. Now I think if you need to watch it in continuity, in order. So you need to watch Dorks followed by Elseworlds. Okay.
oh Lord.
All right, guys. That's gonna do it for us. So we're gonna head out of here. We're gonna head to bed. Thanks for joining us today. Watching this is gonna go up on YouTube. So if you're watching later after the West Coast premiere of the episode, thanks for checking us out. We do a Saturday morning super show every Saturday for the next little bit anyway, at 11 a.m. on twitch.tv/hopefullyawesome. You can head over there, give us a follow. You can you can follow us on Instagram, follow us on Twitter, and
hit the heart button.
on Twitch, and subscribe to us on YouTube. All at Hopefully Awesome. I'm actually going to do the bumper since we're into this on YouTube. But everybody, again, we really appreciate you watching, hanging out with us. We hope you all have a wonderful...
All I did was pick her up. That's all I literally did. I just picked her up. I didn't do anything to her.
Have a great rest of the week, everybody. Remember, tomorrow's new comic day. So, check it out. Probably some cool stuff. Yeah. So, thanks for watching. And as always...
Have a hopefully awesome day.
Bye! Thanks for watching, guys. We really appreciate it. Be sure and hit that follow button on Twitch. We're trying to get to 50 Twitch followers so we can become an affiliate and do random things. I'm not really sure. Subscribe to us on YouTube. because we're switching up a few things. We'll go into it a little bit later. But we're gonna be doing some things a little bit different. So subscribe to us on YouTube. You can follow us on Instagram at Hopefully Awesome, or you can follow us on Twitter at Hopefully Awesome. Maggie, any last words before we go?
Not really.
Remember, if you follow us on Twitch, you're going to get a shout out at the end of each one of our YouTube videos. We have a little section where they'll be popping up. I believe typically they're on this side of the screen.
Yeah.
So yeah, check that out. Follow us, subscribe, like, comment, chat.
Yeah, he's dead. Alright. Everybody, this is...
Y'all have a good day. I'm going to head to post-nuclear West Virginia and play Fallout 76. Peace, man. Woo! West Virginia. Mount Mama.
Oh.
Country Road.
That's all
Country
it knows.
Road.
That's all it knows of the song.
Country Road. Country Road. Don't hold it. Country Road. Country Road. Country Road. West Virginia. Country Road. Country Road.
Oh my god. Am I?
Thanks for watching, everybody. And as always,
have a hopefully awesome day.
West Virginia. Country Road. Country Road. Country Road.